around that as well. Either way.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah. They're very. It's just, you know, you're picking that hero, right? It's going to be able to deal with the pressure of a group. It's not going to get overrun. You're going to be able to hold back the wave and make sure that you don't. Well, any already found themselves a bit of a way to start the game off. Back in the clutches of ET Faded, and EHOME will take first blood as they bring down Insania.
Mickey at least cracks the bounty rune. He won the right click path, but it will still be the first blood of EHOME going to.
If you are sort of the laner in this scenario, you are going to have to act with the phase echo, or kind of sort of take a chill and farm up that next big item and sort of still play the group route.
He can still farm him. He's still the carry at the end of the day. Booker's not getting like the kind of lane up here. He's actually struggling the most of the 3 dire cores.
From getting active, he certainly is. Rotation for the top lane, and he comes into hit level, use that mob strength to chop down Tiger.
Getting for him, which was partly the reason why he wanted to make that move up. Even at the time he managed to save his body there with that path, VP Faded moves. He used that ultimate to clear out that wave.
Bottom lane, okay. Fake Banners will get on top of them. Imagine missile from Insania, holds back the sets off a little bit, but Mick is incredibly low. He's trying to hide in trees for as long as he can. And in fact, with the right sort of juicy, Mickey gets himself around. Zincu's got to reach with the Fate Bolt.
Outside, like Zincu stacking these in. There's a double right, but having more and more stats for this stem would be huge.
Insania, step up first. Go for the D-wall. Lost him his life and left down on the bottom area of the map. Down bottom. TP is coming over.
Yeah.
I want to try and abuse the Mickey the line drag. Two stop. 7 walks down the lane. He's in range with the clubs now. No hesitation there.
The bombs into a hammer and you just get one. Quickfoot's going in mid. He wants what? Get it. The sim was stuck on the rivers.
Not the opportunity for Kin. Out of 10 from Insania. He opens up. Now, I'm in attack. Boxy tries to the swamp set. Insania getting Boxy out of play, but still is on top of them. Stops dragging Insania back. And that's the same guy. GD trying to hit the route. R897. Torn out now. Insania. He's got a and a good bookie for the line, but the vision's there for the paintball. Great pass turn on Mickey. He's looking for the center. The box is in front of Avalanche. Actually,
not away from it, so very few options for EHOME to deal with that.
See, I'll get themselves an easy one onto Tiger. TP comes in from Insania, but the god strength for this fade. And it's not going to fight much more with it, but the camps will spawn up. So at least the smaller top lane then. Boxy continues to make
scouting out so much enemy jungle. Got that kill with tiny blink initiation. Got this one.
There he is, Boxy again from top lane down towards the bottom half of the map. He's all over the place. Into an Aegis, but just a quick pick on the support Tiger. Spotted, Boxy, he wants to start. He's in with the Avalanche and already, you know, they get the full drop down, they'll turn towards Boxy, but it hurts Insania. Keeps Boxy safe. Behind is there on the high ground, looking for the wrap round. They'll top of BK with the who stop. They're bringing in the Sven, BKP, Godstring having up the damage to bring that. He has not. Mickey's just able to walk away from him. Viper's now going to turn up towards the fray. Only Insania to fall. The Boxy jumps in, the toss back into the 2-man Avalanche. He's blocked the third, the fourth, the second gets one more. Who's stomp out, but he does die. As well with BKP wearing off, can escape. It's just all about setting up a team fight where Faded is able to use his power. Still, you know, his farm is looking very, very solid. Keeping on par with how the Quakers move there and top lane. BK is pushing out entirely on his own, going very deep as the ledge.
Yeah.
But it does show how quickly this Fang can farm. And see that liquid oddly getting shut down a little bit. Bit of a poke on Faded. He's going to try and turn.
Stole the full over.
They'll lift him up. They're safe. Saded will be able to swap quite for him, bail him out. And he needed it. Yeah. That was very close to a very dead spider.
To get down that bottom lane, but EHOME will be happy to not see a fight happen there with Fabian hugging a tier 2 top tower. He was on the furthest away possible part of the map.
Mitchell got mid this time. There's no backup. Quite, he's out alone.
Yep.
And with that in mind, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that sort of guaranteed hit.
These fights are gonna last longer than the 5 seconds.
Rorschach, they're gonna head over, stampeding in, can they get themselves towards the pit? They're gonna head out, Liquid's gonna look to try and take the fight. They've got to shot with Poifer. He's getting on, he's stunned up, get himself out, he can't insane it, will be able to swap into safety now from the BKB, but he still has to respect the hits played and he cannot stand in respect.
Left row so low. Both teams have used BKBs here. Ben just wants to finish it. Yeah, I don't think Liquid necessarily couldn't.
But he's now going to look to walk out the pit and walk into Boxy. He was only sitting by the mouth of the road pit.
Obstruct has ended time.
Boxy, he's going to look to jump. Oh, goes to the 3-month flight. The follow from can get the 2 with the spot. But behind stepping back in. Who stops on him? A follow top of the fade. He gets the 2 with them. Focuses on the Mickey. Mickey will use himself to Boxy. Time quite for turns back with Boxy. Faded is dead. Boxy, he's not done yet. Goes forward with the span avalanche. EHOME have to get out. As Liquid will be able to hold on to that fight around the pit. Pushing EHOME.
And Sven, dead 15, doesn't have buyback. Let's just keep to get some items and we'll have boosted travel or the Chengdu recall.
So they can go for Boxy. Well, straight in, gets the dog smack on a fair piano. He's in trouble. Look at the stampede. He's already used that peak. He had to use it to get away with his farming camp. So he's got it. He hasn't got it for his defense. He's dead for a minute. There's no buyback on it, but now Fade is back in the game. Jones falls bits with the pin contract. He's cut down Insania. He's trying to step in for more. McKippy gets out of range. They only lose Venge. They do put the push, but they're.
Perhaps they could have fixed that by 897 getting a Midas, sticking the boost them up towards the late game. Maybe they're going to take with kills like this.
A very well needed catch. This Tiny's been causing a lot of issues. Can find here as
they have the high ground advantage here in EHOME.
This is a risky pitch. Boxy's going to look to start things up. Finds Fabian for the BKB. Got the Mickey. He's popped. They're trying their best to keep this on top of the target. He does take that and stay there. But again, could have been more BKB self-faded. He has to get out of the point now. The one's pushing up.
Trying to.
Despite how big the Sven is.
It's so hard to get these kills. The Tiny is such a nuisance with his stuns and bullets that he's bringing to the table, the swap. Insane's always positioning himself.
And EHOME, we had a very big hit from 100 to 0 very quickly. Liquid look to jump forward here, Boxy. The Avalanche forward to try and get the toss back, but now he's in a terrible position. Insania does get him out. Once again, Spoil gone. By the looks of it, his life has faded. Focuses him down, pops the PvP to get him to kill on the first. Good to go. Is where the Quagfer can find someone in the pack. He's died in the trees. And that is a dead and gone warlock.
Yeah, we see double-edged strength damage as well. So.
Gonna head towards the pit, get it back into the change. The magic shot as well. He's falling low. He's gonna die. Does not get the chance to use the BKB. Have to buy back. As EHOME do want to try and stop.
They're going to find a way to initiate get the fix eventually, and now they're looking for that. Or they even consider trying to break the high ground.
Yeah, he's got to be careful if he gets range of a swap or a setup. Matching sorry, the Wave of Terror giving them vision on top of him, slowing him down, swap back, lost the stampede. Gigasol will lock him down for a little bit, but he's got the backup pass. Will not make it though. Some of the background, that was hot to get himself into the center of it all. Quaver pops the BKB, they're on top wall. No spells to get thrown out at all by Y. Deputy, he uses the Ruby too, as EHOME getting forced back towards the base. Another swap from the Saiyan grabbing him out. Now the buyback's coming into play. Cataclysm's down, the Venge is gone, they turn towards Boxy, with the BKB up faded, it finally falls. Avalanche slowing him a little bit, but he stays on top of the target. This time we'll be able to get double kill and take down the Tiny. Push them back, got the 2 support buybacks.
Yes, they're going to smoke up and into this enemy jungle once again.
He is tanky, and they both the BKB as well. Get himself up for the McKay. Banner Stampede to get him away. Telekinesis for GQ will make sure that Spider quite can't chase anymore. The backline's paid. He committed with a BKB, trying to get the kill, the spot back into the Avalanche. Now Fabian's in trouble. Up to the high ground, seeing if he walks outside the base, so again, Y cannot get his combo down. That's Y got Fabian as well. Up as well, of course, without Ags, able to still help out from the Graven Mania. Extra illusion now, the buyback from Fabian. The double core lead out, Fade turns, two-man start, follow up Houston from Fabian. They're looking at both Boxy and Mickey. The brilliant low with the cleave. They'll get Mickey the watch, Boxy forced to the side. Setting him up at the doors, they'll jump down the tiny Catholic from Mickey a second time. Boxy's going to buy back. Notice that they have the edge here if they can push on. Still a Warlock on for a minute. EHOME having to use more buybacks to hold back Liquid.
Okay, that ages those two. They make it. So, wait a minute.
One Boxy in toss back.
Oh,
the
you're
drive here with Fade, the calling lock, the Sarks from another swap from Insanity, getting back into the call from the Spider. The Viper eats him alive. Fade is dead for 2 minutes. Fabian's BKB will allow him to run away, but Boxy's in. Pulls up. One quick shot, Fabian. They at least keep the Sentinel safe. But with Fade gone, it seems like this eternal struggle from EHOME is getting closer and closer to an end.
They got see though, these double edges doing so much damage. And Liquid just going for the second line rack, but I think they realize they gotta get the hell out of here.
Set up. Mickey. Got Quaker and Target trying to do his best to help him out. He's dead as well.
Yeah, Quaker's got no BKB.
If they get Quaker, cold snap.
There's bot save.
Can they get past him? Insania swap out. I swap there as well to stop him from being able to run away. Mickey's brought back to help out.
Yeah, EHOME dies. They gotta disengage. Stencil M.
Spirit Vessel charge down. BKB commit. Clean up the Warlock.
Level 25 left track.
He did half of the map, so they can continue to look to close this one up.
Yeah, they're playing it very safe, but we'll see if EHOME can punish.
Oh, 897, step forward, just put back by Insania. Mickey's got the follow-up stuns, turns it down. 897 needs it, he's not going to get it. The Invoker's dead, he has got the buyback as well available. So, now, but he is only 20 seconds away from respawn and finally wanting to be able to hold on to that. They'll nuke down Insania. Mickey gets away. Yeah, tries for the blink Q stun, but it's not quite in range of Mickey. Was in the still want to go. See what they can do here. If they can get Mickey off boxing, let's get the stun. That's going to be there. Focusing that Mickey, they hold them drop. Check to the three of them. They get the there. Three of them for the York stun. Get it. That has got big in the back for Quaker. Push back on the info, faded, and they're sent out onto Tiger. Unstep, back for the shit, for some high ground. GQ, lights out,
Okay,
on the front line, he needs help. We'll get the stun out to Fade, have to back away. With the BK being got straight used, he will make it. Will survive, but you saw that so close to killing the cat. It's just go up and said 897 found the jungle and he's to throw a lot for a good fight, but would kind of ignore it and just hide around it. That's going to be keeping God's very fresh on the small family. Mickey, push down. Again, he plays out, but Payton will be able to move it. KP stops there, saying will be on full as he saves his teammates once again. And the command and focus falls down. They try to separate the two for the rest of the team. The Glory came helping. Only just a little bit, but the combo step fades out. Buys Fade behind two-man who stop. They need to get Fade back over it down. Onto the tiny. The traffic Mickey. Because strength can be faded. Struggling to get the commit.
Oh, catch the kiss here.
From boxing, side.
Maybe they go another TP now.
Another toss, Insania. What say?
Is he beating or not? I can't tell.
He's trying to help. Oh, Christ, he's got a stun instead. Coming in aggressively. The close game. Not get up to 2 minutes. 15 seconds of enough for back. Why is dead? He has got some defense, but it will be moved out the center as Liquid look to finish off the racks and go for the main creeps. Fortification slows him a little bit. Now with BKB, Mickey is not left around this time. BKB is out, nothing to stop it through it. The Mega Crips. Front is exposed. They're lost it, try and follow the back, but Lick will pop the BKB. Eat onto the end. Will close the game as now. Game from the best 3 Liquid. The Brood out of the gap.
Turn to pick.
I guess you have enough finish, maybe, out of just Axe and Chaos Knight starting fights for you.
You're up a game, go test.
He gets himself an Arcane Rune, but he's very low in health and mana. And Innocence has read this. He's actually going to intercept Tiger and should be going to be close to a first blood. Oh, just enough damage for the kill. Age if he can just skip boots, get the faster Vanguard, and absolutely crushing it so far. 3 heroes topping net worth, all on the dire side so far.
Top 897 is going to be the first to make the moves as he leads in with the help of Fabian and White onto Mickey. Mickey's not got any help around him.
Yeah. This is where I feel like EHOME have to make their mark and win a fight.
They've got group up and
got
make sure they outnumber someone, and they'll drop a chrono. Do they have the damage to do this? They should put the 3 of them drag back into the avalanche. They definitely needed that EHOME, and they will get it.
I expected Liquid to come out on top of this laning stage, and they've done it without kills. Their laning dominance isn't about getting kills, it's just about winning any trades.
See here, an attempt to be made onto White. Whitefoot will get him. They do get the Ice Blast out.
The follow-up though.
Go
oh, he is.
He's not.
No, Boxy's keeping mid though to defend. They have other ideas.
So they can make the jump here. Jump in onto the TK at the same time. Fabian will collapse onto Arsenio on the back of it all. They won't quite be able to kill 897 off in immediately, or maybe with that follow stun they can quite, but finds the connection. There's the dunk down from Boxy, and here comes Mickey as well. Coming in with a Phantasm, will clean up the AA.
A lot of item revealed. Faith Beyond also just happened to have a Blink Dagger, and Leshrac just got Boots of Travel.
Well, Faith Beyond, he's blinking in aggressively here towards Tiger. Boxy's still around. If Boxy can get back in, the Blink's off cooldown. He's in. He gets the connection. Mystic Player's down. They'll pick up Faith Beyond as well.
This game,
it's a 7k.
Smoke up immediately.
Yeah, Boxy still wants to lead in. Actually, 897's going to look to commit with the Dragon Tail. Make sure the Boxy can't get the jump in. They'll get the Ice Bars down. Boxy pops the call, but the call feeds procs in here. Yeah, they should have him here. They do. I thought he would be unkillable, but with the 5 of them, he was the one to start the fight, and the Boxy didn't get a chance to lead in.
Yeah, good call from them. Bottom lane, Koikva's now being punished for his greed. Suddenly, signs of life for EHOME. I was about to say it was
3 of them on the hunt for some action up top. Got their eyes set towards Tiger, and they'll the jump in. Ice Blast is actually going to miss. Should not matter though. Tiger incredibly squishy as the Scarab.
high play.
Yeah, they didn't want to jump on him, being the support and being as close as he was to
897
tower.
top. Play call.
They can finish him off here. Whitefoot's brought in as well as Tiger.
That's not a place you...
As you saw there, it's not easy for Liquid to try and sneak this. So they've come outside of the pit now. Chrono is going to be used just onto Boxy. See if they can actually get the kill off. There's going to be the silence lockdown onto the Void. Faded out to be careful. They only bring Boxy down to half HP. And now the rest of Liquid's turned up and ready to force EHOME back. Jinkyu falling. A bit jumping from Boxy. They have the chain control to find another. And that was a bit...
Faded. Time walked in. They know he's in here.
There's the first stump. And he's gone. He's dead. They've lost the Void.
Yeah. Down bottom though. They quit a little bit late to grab the bounty rune or to find a fight right away, but Boxy's still hunting.
Gets the grab. He's able to find 897, trying to hide in the trees. The flare is down. He'll pop the BKB. Dragon Tail stun to hold back the Axe. He'll look to back off. They'll try and chase on. Faded, having to time walk away. Still gets caught out by the stun. Well, BKB himself, he's turning, looking for an opportunity to help out fight. Try for a chrono. He's going to pop it. He does catch only Boxy there on the tip. Boxy, will he even die? He doesn't. He gets the call off. Faded's going to be the one to fall. Liquid, they don't...
Aegis, but he's still feeling pretty safe in the front lines. Has to be a little bit careful with the AA Ice Blast coming back into play now. Liquid, they want to stick around a little bit longer. CK in the front lane, 4k health. Even if he gets Ice Blast and loses his heart regen, he probably doesn't care too much.
A bit of a poke, but stacking stuns on Mickey there. Gonna do much at all. Avalanche to guarantee the proc on the cold feet. But yeah, with the amount of stats that Mickey has so early on, 26 minutes in, his heart treads brace.
Still here. Void at bottom. He's going to farm a wave. Oh no. Faded.
Once again, off the map.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Faithian
attack.
is going to be found. He has a blink still. Boxy.
Faithian, good quick reactions there. We'll be able to set up for the toss back. They jump in with the Dragon Tail stun. Blade Mail is already out by Boxy. They're focusing that Faithian. Faithian will get himself away, but no, he won't. Quitefoot's moving in with the BKB, just charging through them all. Faithian falls. They've lost 3. They will kill Boxy. There'll be triple buybacks coming out from EHOME. Faded. Get the 2 here with the Chrono. Can they finish these kills off? They're focusing down Mickey. Hannah's not a heal comes down. He'll get the Phantasm onto play. He's actually turning. Faded has to time walk away. Mickey now drags in the DK, but still EHOME, they're trying their best to make the most out of these 3 buybacks. They get Mickey. Can they get more? The Dragon Knight falling low. The magical damage will be enough from Tiger as he kills off 897. Instead he goes for the TPR, but the bash is there. Faded will get another, and there's 4 dead on Liquid. Have the space EHOME to grab these 2.
They were hoping for a pick off here. Courier
Dire's courier has been
gets sniped. Speed as well for damage in his Chrono. Boxy's going to be the key player though. If he can get a blink call, and he's actually been caught.
They see it.
Yeah.
They get the jump. They got the combo set up. The chain stage will put the blade mail. Torn down on the void. BT Phase dead.
He didn't BKB.
He didn't.
Did he lag? What happened? My computer lagged, but how did he not BKB?
And he's not got buyback. He's dead for a minute. He got nothing now. The BKBs will be there from 897 and Faithian. They do get quite far. But the Dragon, he's in trouble. Mickey turns, stuns him up. 897 has got no health. Dunked down. That's both cores dead on EHOME.
Was the main item that Liquid were waiting for. They're also very close to the Octarine core on Quitefoot's Leshrac, so few big items about to come out, and uh-oh, Tiger has been caught.
May just be a support, but I mean, it's a very hard hit. 4 heroes in the game.
Boxy knows though, the Skywrath ulti is a big source of follow-up damage for his call.
Faded.
He's in.
He's gonna go with that Chrono BKB. It is
There's the Chen.
big commitment for the Chen. Now with the call and the CK, he's not gonna get the chance to time warp back out. Just a Chen. He is dead, he does have buyback, but there's a little bit of what does it matter when you have no BKB, no Chrono for, of course, the 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah. I think they saw a Chen and knew that they could just kill him, take the gem, and maybe get out, and that could have stopped this push from happening, but
Get the ground back. The Jin Q Boxy gets the call off. Mystic Flare's down. They will be able to share the load there. 897 coming in to keep Faithian safe underneath the tier 4s, though. Why will fall? Instant buyback from the AA. The Phantasms continuing to bring down Tiny. BKB having to be used there as well by 897 as the last bit of magic damage from Tiger flew through upon him. The mid lane racks cleaned up by Liquid. As Liquid with the 17k lead can look to just continue to go for more. Without the Void and the Chrono, there's not really much that they have to be that scared of. A bit of an attempt to poke a Ponzi, but the Atos is down. 897's got to be careful. His BKB is on cooldown.
Void just doesn't want to buy back, doesn't have Chrono. He's like, what can I do, guys? But it's Megas. You got to fight. You can't afford to give up Megas here. 5 seconds till Void is back, but I think that's it. Megas down. Chance of a comeback is next to nothing here. Not a game BT Faded will want to remember at night when he's going to sleep.
No.
One Rain Drax, all that stands between EHOME and elimination, perhaps. Tiny with the axe.
Oh no, just get the 2 of them.
DK's stuck in it though! No!
He just got his DK kill. He just got his DK
The full Mystic Flare damage.
It's looking pretty over. GG, well played indeed is called, and Liquid will take the series 2-0. Game 1 was a little bit of a challenge, but not that much. Game 2, I don't think it could have been easier. Liquid made that look so fluid and smooth from the lane.